We have all experienced it. You are using your iPhone, and everything is working perfectly fine. Then, Apple announces a brand new iPhone. Almost like magic, right around the time that new phone hits the shelves, your older iPhone starts acting strange. Apps take a few extra seconds to open. The keyboard lags when you type. The whole phone just feels sluggish. For years, millions of people whispered about a massive corporate conspiracy. The theory was simple. Apple is secretly, intentionally slowing down your old iPhone, so you get frustrated, give up, and spend $1,000 on the newest model. It is a business strategy known as planned obsolescence. And for a long time, Apple fans were called crazy for believing it. Tech experts said it was just in our heads. But in 2017, the conspiracy was proven true. Apple was secretly slowing down older iPhones. They were caught red-handed. But when the truth finally came out, the reason why they were doing it was completely different from what everyone thought. And what Apple was trying to hide ended up costing them $500 million. To understand how the biggest tech company in the world got caught, we have to go back to December 2017. A user on Reddit named TechFire was getting incredibly frustrated with his iPhone 6S. It was painfully slow. But he noticed something strange. His brother had the exact same phone, an iPhone 6 Plus, but his brother's phone was running perfectly fast. TechFire decided to run a test. He downloaded an app called Geekbench. Geekbench is a tool that tests the raw speed and power of a phone's brain, its processor. When he tested his slow iPhone 6S, the score was terrible. But then he did something unusual. He knew his battery was old and barely holding a charge, so he went to a repair shop and spent a few dollars to put a brand new battery inside his old phone. He turned the phone back on. He opened Geekbench. He ran the test again. Suddenly, the score doubled. His old iPhone was instantly lightning fast again. It ran exactly like it did the day he bought it out of the box. TechFire posted his results on Reddit. He wrote, "Apple slows down phones when their battery gets old." Within hours, the post exploded. Thousands of people started testing their own phones. They were getting the exact same results. If you had an old battery, your processor was being heavily restricted. If you put in a new battery, the restrictions disappeared. The internet was in an uproar. But Reddit posts are just rumors. To prove a massive corporate cover-up, you need hard data. That is when the creator of Geekbench, a man named John Poole, decided to step in. He had access to a database of thousands and thousands of iPhone speed tests from all over the world. He pulled the data for the iPhone 6S. Normally, if you look at a graph of a phone's speed, it should look like one massive mountain peak. Every phone of the same model should perform at the exact same speed. But when he looked at the iPhone 6S data running on Apple's newest software update, the graph didn't have one peak. It had 4 or 5 different peaks. The data proved it. Apple's software was actively creating different speed tiers. It wasn't a glitch. It wasn't an accident. It was a deliberate line of code written into the iOS operating system, specifically designed to put a speed limit on older phones. The conspiracy was real. The evidence was undeniable. The media went crazy. Apple caught slowing down old iPhones, the headlines read. People were furious. They felt cheated. They thought Apple was finally exposed for forcing them to buy new phones. With their back against the wall, Apple had to release a public statement. They had to confess. But their excuse was something nobody saw coming. Apple admitted to slowing down the phones, but they aggressively denied that it was to make you buy a new one.
Instead, they claimed they were doing it to save your phone's life. To understand Apple's excuse, you have to understand the fatal flaw of lithium-ion batteries. Every smartphone in the world uses lithium-ion, and as these batteries get older, they degrade chemically. When an old battery is pushed to its absolute limit, like when you are playing a heavy video game or opening a massive app, the processor demands a huge, sudden spike of power. But an old, chemically degraded battery cannot deliver that spike of power. When that happens, the battery voltage drops. And to protect the internal electronics from getting fried, the phone just shuts itself off. Black screen, dead, even if you had 30% battery left. This was exactly what was happening to the iPhone 6 and 6S a year prior. People were walking outside in the cold, trying to take a picture, and their phones were just shutting down instantly.
So Apple's engineers came up with a secret solution. They slipped a hidden feature into the iOS 10.2.1 software update. The code basically said, if this iPhone has an old, dying battery, do not let the processor run at full speed. Slow the phone down so it doesn't ask for too much power and it won't unexpectedly shut down. Apple wasn't trying to break your phone. They were throttling the speed to keep the phone awake. When Apple explained the science, it actually made sense. Throttling the processor was a clever engineering fix to a difficult chemical problem. So, why was the public still so angry? Why did this turn into one of the biggest scandals in tech history? Because Apple did it in total silence. They never told the users that this code existed. They never sent a notification saying, hey, your battery is degraded, so your phone will be slower until you replace it. Because of this intense secrecy, millions of people walked into Apple stores with slow, lagging iPhones. They walked up to the Genius Bar and asked, why is my phone so slow? And instead of telling the truth, instead of saying, you just need a $29 battery replacement, Apple employees told them their phone was just getting old. So millions of loyal customers threw perfectly good iPhones in a drawer and spent $1,000 on a brand new one. Apple may not have purposefully slowed down phones to force upgrades, but their lack of transparency resulted in the exact same thing. They profited massively from their own silence. The backlash was catastrophic. Over 60 separate class action lawsuits were filed against Apple. Governments in Europe launched investigations into their business practices. In late 2017, Apple did something they almost never do. They issued a massive public apology. To try and win back trust, they dropped the price of battery replacements from $79 down to $29 for an entire year. But the damage was already done, and the courts were not going to let them walk away. In 2020, Apple agreed to pay a staggering $500 million to settle the Batterygate lawsuits in the United States. Millions of iPhone users who were tricked into dealing with slow phones received checks in the mail. Today, if you go into your iPhone settings, you will find a menu called Battery Health. It tells you exactly what percentage of life your battery has left, and it explicitly tells you if your phone's performance is being throttled. We take this feature for granted today, but it only exists because a few curious people on the internet noticed their phones lagging, ran the numbers, and successfully exposed the biggest secret in Silicon Valley. For more untold stories behind the world's biggest companies, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one.